Hello everyone. So we'll be discussing chapter-wise solutions of previous year papers, IPMAT, CLAT and DU-JAT. In this particular video, we'll be discussing about questions from IPMAT and we'll be discussing questions from these three chapters: percentages, profit loss discount and simple interest and compound interest. First of all, why we are dividing the questions chapter-wise? The best method to prepare is to learn the basics and practice the basics of the chapter and then return to the previous papers and see what type of questions were asked from those chapters and what was the difficulty level, if you are able to solve them or not. That's why we are dividing the questions chapter wise, so that you can practice efficiently and check your preparation. So if I talk about IPMAT 2020, IPM Rohtak asked 3 questions from these 3 chapters. IPM Rohtak asked 3 questions from these 3 chapters. If I talk about the sample paper, released by IPM Rohtak in 2020, they have asked 4 questions from these 3 chapters. If I go according to the previous pattern of these exams, I can expect that IPMAT Rohtak will ask 3 to 4 questions again from these 3 chapters in 2021. In 2021, we can expect that 3 to 4 questions will be asked from these 3 topics again. See, again, I'm telling you, we are not sure whether the number will be 3 to 4 questions or it can be more or it can be less as well. But if I go according to the previous pattern of the exam, you can expect 3 to 4 questions. So let's see what questions were asked and whether you are able to do them or not. Thank you. This question is from IPMAT 2020. IPM Rohtak asked this question, and the question is from simple interest and compound interest. Let's read the question. Present sum of money amounts to rupees 800 in 2 years, and 920 in 3 years. Okay, so let the present amount be P, and in 2 years it is becoming rupees 800. And in 3 years, it is becoming how much? In 3 years, it is becoming rupees 920. So in 1 year, how much interest we have got? We have got 120 rupees as the interest. Yes. When I'm talking about this particular case, I'm assuming 800 as the principal and 920 as the amount. So accordingly, 120 will become my interest. By investing 800 rupees for 1 year, the person has earned 120 rupees as interest. Yes, in 1 year. So if in 1 year he is earning 120 rupees, in 2 years how much he will earn? In 1 year he is earning 120 rupees. In 2 years how much he will earn? 240 rupees. So we will be earning 240 rupees in 2 years. That means if 800 is the amount, and interest is 240 rupees, what will be the principal amount? We will subtract interest from amount, we will get 560 rupees as the principal amount. So this will be rupees 560. What was the question? The present sum of money. So we need to find this present sum of money. Yes. Is there any option like 560? Yes, option C will be my answer. Option C will be my answer. I hope you have understood this. Thank you.